Thank you, everybody.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the part 2 of the show. And those of you listening live, this is just weird, but it'll make sense for everybody on the recording. So,
yeah, we're just in the future.
Fucking dogs are still barking like crazy. They are out of their minds today. Had been for like the last week. Anyways, so yeah, it's September 2nd, man.
It is.
How did August turn out for you?
Can't answer that. Worse than last year, but I was off for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, I mean...
So, compared to last year, I'm down 27%.
August. Okay.
But if I wouldn't have gave up the business I did, I'd probably be higher. Like, I think I'd still... Yeah, so we finished with a little over 25 basically, 3.5 weeks we were up. Hold on. Yeah, we'll call it 3.5 weeks that we were up. We did 25.
Okay.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you did half a month and we were only down to quarter.
Yeah, we did 34 last year. I would have loved to do 34 again, but catering really, really helped us out for sure. Had a lot of catering. Just this month, we had...
So, okay, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
My next question for you will be, where are you at now for the year? Because I know you...
Total?
For the whole year, not just for barbecue season, but include your January and whatever you had. So,
yeah.
For the whole year.
151.
You're up 151%?
Oh, so I apologize. No, I am down. No, I'm down 6%.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I looked at that. Let's change this year. Yes, I am down 6.54%. I'm at 154. Last year, this time, I was at 160, almost 165. So down 10.
Okay. Not bad, though. I mean, considering all things considered, not bad.
I mean, if all things were considered, then yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. You're doing better than some people would have done in that situation.
Catering was my over a third of my business last month. I had over almost 11,000, 12,000 in catering. So for my little operation, that's not bad. So almost half of my business last month was just strictly catering.
Sorry. That's fucked. So I'm just looking at my last year, September. Just odd gaps. Anyways, cool. Yeah, we're up. Sorry, got myself all kinds of distracted.
Just cool.
Cool. Yay. Can I do last month? This month?
You can do whatever you want.
I got to do it. Yeah, that's right. Let me pull that right number. So for the year, we are up. God damn it, 9.29%. Not bad.
That's good.
So between, I can do custom. Why don't I just do custom and we'll call it good?
I don't know what you're doing.
So we're gonna do July through August. Oops.
Oh, we're doing July through August now?
I'm going to, yes. Through 8/31/24. All right. because of for my reporting, because of those 3 catering jobs that paid a day early, so July 31st, that were all in the first week of August. My numbers kind of got a little weird. So for the 2 months there, that 2-month span, we're up 11.5% over last year, which I will take. I'm glad to see that those 2 months are growing. But again, it's a whole lot of catering.
Only took you 5 years.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Sorry, I cleared my throat. I apologize.
Fucker. Yeah, we did $91,620 in sales, July to August.
So I guess I'm not beating you this year, huh?
Nope.
No, definitely not.
No, we're at 278 for the year right now,
which is okay.
Yeah, I mean, of the main food truck season, May through September, July and August are still going to be our 2 slowest months.
So
just like they are every year, right? It is what it is, and it's as long as they're growing and we're getting better at scheduling. It's the roadside and the hot summer days that kill us. Like, we really struggle with roadside takes a dive. Everybody's on vacation, so lunches stay good, but dinner roadside is really what hurts us.
I had a chance. To beat you in July and August sales, period. Just July and August sales. If you did 90-something thousand. So last year I did 73 between July and August.
I did 82 last year.
This year, I mean, I had festivals that were just going to absolutely just be monsters. And they were monsters for everybody else, but I wasn't there. So, apologies, got a little close there. I am just between those 2 months, I'm down 53%.
Yeah.
And that hurts me. That hurts me right in my heartstrings. But what you gotta do? I didn't make an insurance claim. Probably could have made an insurance claim for lost wages, but whatever.
Probably could have.
I didn't. I did get an email that my insurance premium went down. That's good.
Nice.
That was what you like to see. But yeah, so we've got some big events in September that's hopefully going to make up for it, and yeah, we're gonna do okay.
Yeah, looking ahead at September, we did 42,000 last year, which good. It was a nice rebound from the previous 2 months. Here's the cool part: we have 10 catered events in the month of September, with a total of about $30,000. So in those 10 events taking place over 7 days, I think. So in the other 19 days that we're open, to hit what we did last year, we only need to do $11,000.
Oh, hold
on.
I'm
feeling pretty comfortable with us beating last year, September.
How many catered events do you have?
10.
We tied. I have 10 for the month of September.
4 weddings, 6 Etna events.
Fuck you and your Etna events.
And all 4 of those weddings are in the same weekend.
You can't count it.
Why not?
Cause that's why. Cause
I'd say it's a good reason.
You should source them out to local companies.
Yeah, they tried that.
You should.
I should not.
You should, bastard.
Sure. You want to do the one in Jackson next year?
I'd be happy to.
I will collect a 50% finder's fee.
That's not cool. That's not cool. I didn't collect a finder's fee with the thing I gave you.
You didn't ask.
I wasn't expecting it. Just being nice. It would be the easiest $2,400 you ever made.
I don't know about the easiest, but it wasn't bad.
It was as close to the easiest as you've ever gotten.
We've had a couple of those where, yeah.
Oh, we're expecting 3,000 people. Oh, how about the 50 that showed up? Yeah, exactly.
And we've had some of those. It's like, oof.
Yeah.
I could have made a whole lot less food, made a little bit more money.
So
so
yeah,
looking forward to that.
We're going to be good. We have events. Fridays are hard for me this month though. I have the 20th and the 27th open, and just I'm not sure what to do. I've been looking online to see if I could find anything that might be available, like festivals or something like that around the area, and really nothing.
Yeah, our calendar for September is it's a busy month, which is good. It's nice to have that, and we got a couple festivals in there too, or a festival in there. A couple subdivisions that are doing neighborhood parties that are organized parties that we're going to be at, which are going to be good nights. One of those is this weekend.
Oh, I have 11, not 10. Sorry. The 17th of September I've got two the same day. Sorry.
Okay.
Still not as good as your bullshit, but whatever.
We do have another. We're at Binder Park Zoo this month too.
Yes, I hope that goes well for you.
I hope so too.
I really do. It's a good drive for you. So it's hour and a half, 2 hours almost.
Yeah. Hopefully the money's there. Yeah.
I understand if because it's a fundraising event, from what I understand, right?
Yeah.
So I've been told that people come out for it, like for fundraisers.
Oh yeah, I think there'll definitely be the people. Yeah. Hopefully they're eating at our truck. It's hard to. I have a hard time planning for those ones. Like, how much food do we cook? Like I'll ask her for number of tickets sold type of thing ahead of time, just to try to guess that way. But what's I think 3 trucks. I think they're doing 3 trucks.
Are you educating any of your private events, like this type of private event, not like a wedding or anything like that, on the difference between a barbecue truck and everybody else as far as cooking goes?
How do you mean?
So I have a brewery next month, local downtown, that invited us out to cook for their 3rd anniversary party. They've got like 6 stages. I mean, it's a bash, right? And they want me out from like 3 to 11. And I said, okay. So, I mean, I can cook. Like, if they want you from 3 to 11, are you just blindly cooking as much food as possible? If you're the only food vendor plus their limited menu kitchen?
No.
So if you're popular enough to sell out in like 5 hours versus the 8 that they want you there, do you let them know that says, hey, I can only cook so much food.
Yeah.
If I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah. I try to, especially people that aren't familiar with us. Like, we'll have those conversations, and I think, what do they expect from you?
Yeah. Exactly.
Do they want to make sure that you have enough food to go the 8 hours? And if so, then we're going to talk about them paying us to cover the cost of the food.
Yeah.
If it's slower than expected. So it all comes back to what we've talked about before, an acceptable loss. What's my best guess, and what am I willing to throw away at the end of the day?
Yeah. And that's
it's all a guess. And that's what, conversations that have to happen with them, and an understanding of that. It's like, I don't reuse any of the food. So what's going to happen if I way overcook for what you are telling me is going to be a huge event?
Yeah, then I'm selling it to you, and you're going to serve it in your kitchen.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, yeah. But
whatever you do with it after me, I don't care.
I'll cut you a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's always hard. That kind of thing.
I've just been finding myself telling people, like, hey, like, I know you say you're expecting 3,000 people, and I appreciate being the only food vendor there, but 300 are going to eat probably. And, and that's just how it goes. So,
I mean,
I can't just throw another. I mean, I can go get some burgers and throw them on the smoker for a half hour, but
and we've done that. I mean, too, before we're kind of, for our special, we'll do hot dogs type of thing for something like that, where you're going to stem some of the picky eaters that are just going to get a hot dog and ketchup, and you can throw more of those on and they'll be ready in a half an hour type of thing. So, I mean, but yeah, so for this, the poker run that we did, I mean, they sold 425 tickets is what they were expecting. They said 100 of those people are going to be too drunk to eat or forget to eat.
Fair enough.
I said, okay. so we're down to 300 between two trucks. We collected 199 wristbands.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what the other truck collected. I didn't ask.
What kind of truck was the other truck? Burgers,
a little bit of everything kind of thing. They were doing smash burgers and brats. So he said they did 150 smash burgers plus a whole bunch of sausage. So I guess he was probably close to the same too.
So at the end of the night or the end of the day, if he's selling 420 wristbands and there's two trucks, how many are you cooking for?
So we had 200 servings ish. I wanted to be closer to 300. Pork butts shrunk up a little bit. We didn't get as much out of them as I thought, and I didn't make enough brisket. So yeah, we ran out about 15 minutes early. We probably could have done another $300 in sales.
Just with what you didn't have.
Yeah. Just based on people coming up.
How many half pans of mac and cheese?
16. And they made it. So we were selling 5 to 8. Mac and cheese was gone probably 7:15.
Wow.
And that's out of boats, so we're getting a little bit better yield out of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we were a little bit lighter on portions than I wanted to be going in. But yeah, we made it to 7:45. But we had people then coming back up, or people that didn't buy wristbands that just wanted to buy food.
That came back.
It was like 5-6 sandwich orders.
Yeah.
For these people.
So
it's fuck.
They didn't realize how many drunk people they had with them.
Yeah.
That didn't buy, and yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we could have easily done another couple $100 in straight sales afterwards, and the guys that organized it were super impressed and super happy, and they wanted us. They said, "So next year, you guys can plug in right over there. We got a plug ready for you guys." So I was like, "So we're invited back? Got it. We'll put it on my calendar."
Thanks for telling me now. If there's a plug over there, that'd have been great. No.
Well, he had texted me. He's like, "Are you guys good on power? Do you have like a generator?" I was like, "Yeah, we're good." Didn't mention that there was a plug that we could probably plug into. Otherwise, I would have.
Does that mean good? Like I need to run it? Does that mean good? Like you can power for me? Yeah.
So I mean, they had a stage and bands and stuff. So I didn't know if they had a generator that they were renting for the day type of thing, and wanted to make sure they had. But he was like, "Yeah, the budget for this thing's like $28,000." Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So about my minimum.
Yeah, exactly. Did you have a minimum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we told him 22. We had no doubt that we were going to be well above it.
Did he balk at it at all, or he said, "Nope, we're good"?
Nope, sounds good. So yeah, both trucks, us and the other guy, we both told him 2,200 minimum. So final tab ended up being almost 2,900. So, which is still lower than that's about where I thought, because you figure about $1,500 or $15 a person with a sandwich and a side type of thing. So
that's what I was.
You're right about there. So we were letting them do, and we imposed a limit on what they could order.
Yep.
So we did a sandwich and a side, or a loaded mac, or a cowboy beans.
Yep.
One or the other. So
I can tell you that the barbecue Sunday has been probably one of the more popular things we've ever put on the menu now.
Doesn't surprise me. A lot of those trucks have them. I think people like to.
I originally started putting it in a 16-ounce deli container, a clear container, because I really don't like the parfait cups. I think that's so cheesy as shit. No offense to Mike and Denise Robinson, but they're just cheesy as shit, and they're also very expensive. So I put it in the.
And do you have to get the longer forks too?
Yes.
To be able to reach down.
Yeah, if you do that, you got to get like the.
And then it's a specialty cutlery item. Yeah. So those cost more. Yep.
So I was using the 16-ounce deli containers, just doing a scoop of beans, scoop of mac, a handful of pork, and then top it with coleslaw, and threw some pickles in there, like as a garnish. And it's so good. And of course, at the campground, I was looking at my 16-ounce containers in my trailer and saying, "Hey, you got to grab another sleeve of those." Of course, I did not grab another sleeve of those. So I went through the ones, but I ended up taking a hamburger container and just cutting the top off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, it looked better. Like, it really did look better. It was. I don't like people who. I don't like the ones made with mashed potatoes. I'm not a big mashed potato fan. So, and I think it's almost hard to. I think it's almost too starchy, depending on what all you put on there. So I did a layer of beans, layer of mac, and yeah, people were Instagramming it. I have actually a lot of Instagram posts from it. I was telling people if they got it for the campground, take it to every, make sure you show it to every campsite on the way back. It's like, I'll make them smell it, I swear.
You?
I know, right? But it's like, I think it was, so for fairs and festivals and stuff like that, I'll put that on the menu because mine's easier to make. It's faster to make. And I upcharged it. I did $2 extra if you want a brisket, so it was $12 and $14 for basically 16 ounces, sometimes even more of food. So a little over a pound of food. So I thought it was a pretty good deal.
Yeah. So yeah, back to this Binder
Numbers.
Park,
Binder
Corks
Park,
and Kegs thing.
Yeah.
So 2 to 7 is our service time. The zoo is closed to the public, so they can host 1,500 plus guests.
Okay.
Have to be there between 12 and 1. I'm going to see if I can figure out. Good afternoon.
Ooh, look at those tickets prices.
How much are they?
So for general, $65. For general DD, I assume that's like you're the designated driver.
Mm-hmm.
It's $25. VIP tickets $100, and VIP DD is $50.
Okay.
Let's see what each ticket includes. All ticket includes zoo admission, Corks and Kegs tasting cup, a ropes course access, thrilling animal encounters, excellent live entertainment, silent auction, wine pull, food truck options for purchase, and more wild fun. A DD ticket or designated driver ticket is for guests still 21 plus who will not be drinking. They still get a tasting cup though.
It's a souvenir. So they said they're hoping to have 1,500 to 2,000 this year. Second year in the full zoo format. In previous years, they only had one side of the zoo open, but they opened it up last year. 45 beer and wine vendors and 4 food trucks is what they're shooting for.
Wow.
So so you figure 4 trucks, 2,000 people, like we're going to try to have food for 500.
So here's the thing that I don't like, and it has to do with you guys. So the VIP experience benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exclusive VIP area access 2 to 5. Unlimited specialty pours. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Unlimited ropes course access.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious exclusive bites. Does that mean they have it catered?
There was an option. Hold on, let me look at my. Include reminders. There was something like there was an option for us to sign up for that, I think.
Okay.
To be able to provide that to kind of highlight the business a little bit more. But yeah, we didn't sign up for any of the extra stuff. Like they had options for raffle items or to be part of, a group of raffle items and stuff like that. Like we did none of that this year. So maybe next year we do. Just want to kind of get in and get our feel for the event before we do extra stuff for it.
Special headline performance by the Matt Gerard Band.
Oh, Matt Gerard. He was an American Idol guy, right?
I assume so. I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Opening performance by the Erica Sherry Band.
Never heard of her.
Well, it should be fun.
So yeah, I will touch base with them and figure out where they're at with how many trucks they have.
Yeah.
Final number, but yeah, we'll go in trying to feed 500.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So why? I
Yeah.
guess why 500 when there's 4 trucks and 2,000 people?
Well, that'd be a quarter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but wouldn't you start off with like, not all people are going to eat, right?
I don't think that's the case at an event like this. I think people are going with the expectation to both drink and eat.
Okay.
I mean, when you go to a large event like that, where you're, if you go to a beer festival, you're not pre-eating.
No, you have to soak up your
You're
alcohol.
you're going to spend a lot of time there. You're going to eat and drink while you're there. So I think that whole half aren't going to eat thing.
Yeah.
I don't think applies to an event of this type.
Huh.
So.
Okay.
And when she sent me that email a month and a half ago, when she booked us,
yeah,
they had a pizza truck booked and us booked. So already we're going to be faster than a pizza truck.
Absolutely. Well, unless the pizza truck does slices.
Yeah. So I think it's another one where speed will help a little bit and get food out as fast as we can, type of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we're going to go and try to serve 500.
Right.
It's an event that I don't want to be short on.
No, I get it for sure. No, I'm with you.
So
yeah, I mean 5 hours. That's 1,000 an hour, or yeah, 100 people an hour.
Yeah, which we can do. I mean, we're busting ass, but we can do it.
100 people an hour at $15 a person. I mean, you're talking $1,500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Good chunk of change.
So back to we're going to make sure that we have enough food.
Yeah.
That we're going to be able to maximize the potential, and it's costing us $250 to be there. So
okay. I mean, that's already
So if we can do a $5,000 day out of it, that would be our busiest day. Road Cider Festival.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. No, that's
which
good.
Would be crazy.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I mean,
it's awesome.
Doing $1,500 an hour is a $7,500 day.
For sure.
We've only planned one of those ever and threw away 90% of the food.
When you do your Grand Rapids Food Truck Association, like Food Truck Fridays, how much is that? What's the fee?
Well, I think it was $100 this year per.
Okay.
And they upped it this year because of they had to go to full event status with the city of Grand Rapids this year, so the license costs more.
How far are you away from restaurants?
Oh, always.
Okay, all right. So they have to.
We're pretty far north of downtown Grand Rapids.
Okay. We're trying to. Our downtown DDA lady, she's from Lansing, but she's working here, and she's honestly, I think, way in over her head. But that's beside the point. We came up with an idea: is instead of doing Food Truck Tuesdays, which is from like 11 to 1, we wanted to do let's say one day a month we do Food Truck all day, and do 11 to 2, and then shut down for a couple hours, and then come back for dinner service.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said she compromised and allowed us to do it from 11 to 3. Can I tell you, from 2 to 3, it's dead, just absolutely dead.
That's shocking. I would have thought that would have been your busiest hour.
My gosh. So she emailed one of our. Sorry, this is completely off topic from what you were just talking about. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Scroll moments. She emailed one of our, Tiki Sam, who we had on our podcast, about how somehow this event series, the DDA is in the hole $12,000 just from this series. And I'm like, you up the price from $50 to $75 this year. So to quote unquote upgrade the electrical system, which I can tell you has never not been touched. But yet you're in the hole $3,000 or $12,000. How are you in the hole?
Yeah.
And my guess is they have the parks department come and, pick up the area. And if they don't get done by a certain time, like I think they work for the parks department from like 7 to 3. And if they ain't done by 3, then they're charging them overtime. But anyway, so I'm trying to come up with an idea of like, okay, charge us maybe $100 and do food truck all day, instead of 75 or maybe.
So I know Alan, who runs the Food Truck Friday. He has a small army of volunteers that go through afterwards and make sure the park is picked up. They do all the setup for the snow fence and all the barriers and stuff and all the signage and stuff. They handle all of that. They pay for the porta potties, cleaning, the trash cans, the trash removal. They pay for all of that. The parks department does not. So really, I think the only cost that they have is for the stupid event licensing from the city of Grand Rapids.
Makes sense.
And maybe a small fee to reserve the park.
And to grease the palms of the politicians.
Yeah, which Grand Rapids is not too bad. They're getting progressively more progressive and forward thinking and less stuck in, the olden ways. We see that based on food truck leniency more and more every year.
Okay.
We're allowed more spots, more times, not just for special events type of things anymore.
Yeah.
We have times and days that we can, and I'm still trying to get on that fucking list. But I'm officially a member of the Grand Rapids Food Truck Association, so hopefully that will help. I know there are definitely some events that only members get pulled for.
Yeah.
So, at any time that the associations reached out to for events and stuff for food trucks, it's the member list that gets pulled first. That doesn't help at all.
Okay. Yeah, we only have a couple minutes left, but are you a member of any chamber of commerce?
No.
Do you find is there a reason
that I'm not?
Yes.
Money.
Is there an acceptable amount of money that you would pay to be a part of a chamber of commerce?
$10.
Okay. All right.
Most of them are looking. I mean, even because it hasn't been a big issue for us as far as we know yet until this year. I know we definitely got overlooked for an event because they went with chamber members first.
Yeah.
And that's in Newaygo. And they have they even have a and they have a partial year membership. It's $75 still.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's ROI for me. What is the return really worth it?
What are you doing? What's in it for me? Yeah.
Yeah. I know that and this might be the biggest factor for me, is that they will, they'll promote on their Facebook page when we're in town. So the other Newaygo Facebook groups, I can't. Those posts aren't allowed. So on the official Newaygo Chamber event or page, they'll share our posts and stuff.
Is there an acceptable dollar amount for a fee that you would pay to be part of an event?
No, there's not any like line that I'm going to draw.
Okay.
Because there's so many factors that go along with the amount that I'm looking at.
So last year we talked about an event that's actually next. No, actually it was beginning of August, called Milford Memories.
Mm-hmm.
And they draw over 250,000 people.
Okay.
And minimally, they want 2,500 for the weekend. But just the amount of people it draws, like if I cut that check, I know I would vomit and I'd be scared the whole time. Like, could I cook enough food? Do I just cook and hope for the best?
See, that's what you got to figure out. So you have your $2,500. So you're $1,250 a day. Or is
Yeah.
it 3 days? So
Yeah.
divide it by the number of days. And then you got to figure out what you have to cook to break even. Okay.
So it's a 3-day festival. I apologize. 3 days,
Okay. So you're $800 a day.
give or take. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what's it going to cost, or how? What's the minimum you have to do to break even for the event? Then,
Assuming I
Like-
cook the same amount of, we'll call it the same amount of food each day, or maximum amount that I can cook.
sure.
So let's say a case of each meat and 20
Oh
pound.
man, I'd be way above that. I mean, you almost have to be. You're going to have your cabinet full and Cambros ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I have
I mean,
the smoker to do it, but
So yeah, I mean, so for me, I mean, 8 butts and 5 briskets, you're $3,500 for the day in sales. Ish.
yeah,
35 to 4.
I can push
probably.
it to 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
is
assuming these are full days.
yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I'd bump the pork up because it's cheaper, and you're gonna get a better return on it, and then leave the brisket where it's at. But so if
Yeah.
you do so right there, you're at, let's say, $300 for the case of brisket. Let's say high end, you're $175 a case on the pork, so that's $350. So you're at $650 right there. You're at $1,400 just with meat and entry fee.
True.
So then throw in some labor, all your other supplies that you need. So you're probably $2,000.
$2,000, call it 2,500 would travel for the day.
Yep.
Or for
so
a day.
all in for $2,500 a day. That's
So-
the minimum sales number you have to hit.
Yeah, so you'd have to hit double just to make it worthwhile.
So is it worthwhile for the extra headache, the stress, all those hours extra that you're gonna have to work to prep for that?
Probably not.
You know,
No.
to where you could potentially do a different event, do $2,500 in sales, and clear the
Yeah,
1,000.
not have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And that's kind of where I kind of work through those entry fees. Like, am I going to have to work so unbelievably hard just to clear a decent payday for the amount I worked?
Yeah.
Or we can do something different. We'll have a smaller sales number and a smaller net number, but everybody's happier, you know? Like,
So
yeah.
so Friday was a 5 to basically the festival is open from 8 to midnight. Every day is open from 8 to midnight.
8 a.m. to midnight?
Yeah,
Well, F that, man.
that's crazy.
It's kind of like the Indy 500 event that we were talking about.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you did $10,000 in sales. You only made 1,000.
True. Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Like,
Because we also have we have something like this, but we also have the Pig and Whiskey, which is a big barbecue event.
Mhm.
I
I tell you, man, cooking that much food is so stressful and so hard, and to keep everything at peak temperature,
Yeah.
it's all a lot. And the Irish Ionia event that we did, that we thought we could do it $8,000-9,000 day. I mean, I think we had 5 Cambros full of meat, plus the cabinet, plus the smoker, all had meat on them and food on them to keep stuff hot.
So here were some of the food vendors for this past event. You familiar with Island Noodles?
Vaguely, maybe.
Okay. Kona Ice was obviously there. Prime Barbecue Smokehouse Barbecue. I don't know who they are. Yeah, so those were all the food trucks. So those half of these ones I've never even heard of. So pasta, there was 2 pasta trucks. There was Island Noodles, and then there was Pasta Nudes, fruit skewers, bubble tea, lemonade, stuffed pizza, French bread pizza, donuts, burgers and fries, Asian grill, different twist pretzel. They had really nothing that was like, I don't know who they are. So I wouldn't have paid it. That's I guess where I was going with this.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have paid it.
Yeah,
It wouldn't.
I think part of me is just the string of bad luck we had with events from about mid-year last year through Irish Ionia, which was the peak of bad. But yeah, trying to pull the trigger on any of these that are huge or have huge fees attached to them. I mean, I think the most I paid was, I think it was $1,500 for the Art of Food last year for that 3-day festival.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
And I probably lost $2,000 that weekend. So awesome.
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, I'm probably more gun shy than I should be on some of that stuff, but yeah, we'll keep plugging forward, keep trying things, and hopefully they hit. But I know we are going to start putting some earbuds in some of our vendor or some of our clients, and start reaching out to some festivals for next year, and try to get on some radars now.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try to hit some weekends pretty hard next year with festivals especially through July, August. See if we can't bump those numbers even more. So even if there's small town stuff, like, we love that stuff, I'm fine doing 20.
I love small town stuff.
I love doing a $2,500 day.
And most of the time it's like 5 hours.
Yeah. It's a very comfortable day. It's a nice pace, and it's cool, and everybody's happy,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're really going to seek out that kind of stuff when we're not doing other catering. But yeah, catering for us this year, I can't wait to see what the final number is by the time we get done. But we are seeing a lot of requests for next year already for open houses and weddings. So where open houses this year kind of dipped for us. We did not do as many as we normally do. I'm not sure why. But it seems to be those requests are coming in pretty hot and heavy for next year. So at least for quotes.
So this year our catering has been, we've done 44, almost 45,000 in catering. So if we're doing that's basically a quarter of our sales?
Probably almost a third.
Third of our sales has been catering.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, in all fairness, it's fucking absolutely amazing.
So
last year we were at 63,000.
Did they fix that so you can pull what?
Yeah, if you go to your reports and go to category sales, because I have catering under a category under certain categories.
Oh, yeah, I do not.
I think you can look at you can go to invoices and look at all your paid invoices. But I know, but
it doesn't give you a total. You have to add them up yourself.
Oh, well, should have done the other way.
Should have done it the other way.
Should just have categories. I have a lot of categories.
Okay.
Oh, no. You can... Well, that says past 30 days.
Yeah.
I'm up 2,100% month over month for catering.
Yeah, I wish that is a report I would like to see better.
All time.
Wait, let's see if I can find it in custom. We're a little bit over, and sorry guys, we're going to be in the weeds here just for a second, but yeah, I have never been able to figure out how to do it without just like exporting it to a CSV file and then doing it that way. But now I'm curious, so I want to go look.
Right.
Since you pulled it.
I try.
And this. Because all of my streams are starting to slow down all my other stuff. Okay. There. Okay. So reports. Custom. Oh, wait. No. I want outstanding.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
awful.
so I wouldn't do reports. I would just do.
Because you can't change anything there. It's so stupid.
Yeah, this is just outstanding invoices.
Yeah. So let's go to invoices, and I go filter, and I go paid, and I go date, and I go this year. And then it would be so handy just at the bottom of this list just to put a total. How hard would that be?
It's so hard. It's just so hard.
Let's look here.
Huh.
There. Oops. There you go. And do file, open, recent. Nope. Upload, browse, invoices. Go from Excel to Google Sheets, and then figure out what doesn't work right.
Why don't you just keep it in Excel? Why do you got to go Google Sheets?
I don't have Excel.
Oh.
I don't have Office.
Oh. Well,
I'm not going to pay for that when I have it.
I didn't pay for it either. It came with my when I worked at a different company. I was able to buy it for like $10. It's fucking great.
Oh. What word? It said it fucking file name spreadsheet. Thank you. Where that opened, but it wasn't anywhere where it was supposed to.
I tell this person as you're doing that, hi Bert, what time do you plan on being at the venue for setup for the wedding? I said, I have you down for service at 4 p.m., so I'll be there to set up by 3. Dinner is at 5. Will that work? I said, yes, that works. Will you have to adjust your arrival time if dinner is at 5? I'm like, well, if I said I had dinner at 4, then yeah, I'm going to. Thanks, though.
All right. So for total so far this year, that doesn't look like all of them. It can't be all of them.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Invoice date, invoice token, last payment date. So it looks like it's doing it by then. Where are the last two Aetnas? Well, according to this, so we'll take this for what it is.
It's got $1,222.
$87,292.
I hate
you. Skippy, that's just not nice. You do not hate me.
Sorry, I
envy maybe.
I dislike you with a passion. Is that better?
So let's see what that is of my total for the year. Conversely though, so I'm up in net sales are up. Average net sale is up 12.25% over last year, which is awesome. My transactions are down again. So this is back-to-back years that we're looking at down transactions of almost 2%. But we're catering a whole lot more, so I know that has a huge effect on it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Let me get my calculator here. So clear. So we go, how do we do this? 87,292 divided by 278,313. So 31%. That's where we're at for our catering percentage.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind getting that a little bit higher.
Get a brick and mortar and you will.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, well, that'll bump up a little bit this week. Also, I didn't do an invoice for the poker run.
Yeah.
So really that $2,800 that puts us right at 90.
Yeah,
So
we didn't do that either.
yeah. So that should be on this, and it's not. But so yeah, 90 in catered stuff so far, with another at least I think 30-ish in September, and then we still have. I don't know what we have in October. I don't think we have much for catered events. Oh, that's my calendar. Calendar. Oh, there's my calendar. Let's see. Man, we're running long. We got to get off the air.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here stewing in my contempt.
I have to do my my thing.
Are you working this week or tomorrow?
No. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I have to go shopping.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get to it. Thank you, everybody, for listening in and enjoying this show.
We love all of our listeners. Just so you know,
we do. We look forward to being back next week.
Except for Jason Scanlon.
Next week, Monday, should be 9 o'clock again. It should be a great show after a very busy week for both Skippy and I. Everybody enjoy your Labor Day. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend. And here to better weather this week.
Woo-hoo.
And it was 45 degrees when I woke up this morning outside. And we have high of 62 on Saturday projected. So
it is currently 59 according to my phone, and I can't wait. Have an awesome day, everybody.
You too. Bye, everybody.